welcome if you're new. If you are new, hi, I'm Cora. Check out the description box below for links to all my social accounts as well as my website, corashea.com. And let's get into the video because today we're going to be talking about 15 lists to write at the beginning of every month. I am a huge supporter of writing lists. I'm a huge supporter of getting organized at the beginning of every month. So this video is combining two of my favorite things. So let's jump into the video. List number one is your goals for the month. I think it is so important to set monthly goals. Setting goals every month is a great way to make sure that you're staying on track with your more long-term, your annual 5, 10-year, etc. goals. It's also a great way to help motivate you and keep you inspired to keep working towards your goals. List number two is a running shopping list. This list has been so helpful in my life for just keeping track of miscellaneous things that we need to buy. We moved into our home in September, and ever since then especially, I've noticed that this list is so essential. It works great because let's say that we're sitting outside on the patio and we notice that we need XYZ thing for the yard. I add that to the running shopping list, and then 3 days later, we're out and about, we're getting groceries. I say, oh, hey, you know what? We're going to pass the Lowe's on the way home. It's on my running shopping list. Let's stop by Lowe's and grab what we need for the yard. Keeping a running list is going to help to minimize how many runs you have to do in general for errands, rather than having to load up the car if you have kids or whatever just to go get one item. You can hit multiple stops in one swoop of a day, and it's so helpful, and it just results in you spending less time running errands. List three is a master to-do list. I think that keeping a monthly to-do list is a great way to stay organized and productive and make sure, more importantly than anything else, that you don't forget things. We all do it. We all forget things. We all think, if it doesn't go on your weekly or your daily lists, I think it is also so much more likely to be forgotten about. So make a master to-do list for every single month. If it's helpful, try hanging it up somewhere visible where the rest of your family can see your to-do list as well. But keep a monthly to-do list. List number four is a budget list. Expenses and income. If you are someone who has an actual organized budget, you might be with an accountant or just you and your significant other or just by yourself or whatever, more power to you. You're an incredible person. It's just keeping a budget list with what my expenses for the month are and my income tracking for the month. If you don't have anything like that, then I recommend adding this list to your lists to do it every month. It's not nearly as overwhelming as trying to do an entire budget, and it can just still be helpful for keeping you on track financially. List number five, meal planning and or meal prepping. So that's going to depend on if you are someone who meal preps, and if not, then just stick with what the first list, which is just meal planning. I find that if I plan out my meals at the beginning of the month even, which is ambitious, I will admit, but if I just make a list of ideas that I want to, not necessarily the exact day, but a meal list for the month, then each week when I'm getting groceries, I can just pull off of that list, which makes everything so much easier. This is especially helpful if you have a larger household. List six is monthly cleaning projects. This is a list that I completely swear by. Ever since I started doing it, I've noticed that I'm less overwhelmed with cleaning in general, because I have this list. I know what needs to get cleaned that month, and then it also helps me make sure that I'm not missing things that would need to get cleaned monthly. And then if you go a couple months without cleaning them, then it builds up and it's a much bigger chore. So by having a monthly cleaning list, it can really help me, at least it's helped me, keep my house cleaner, and hopefully it'll help you as well. I also just released my weekly cleaning schedule. I will link that video below. List seven, food inventory. So pantry, fridge, freezer, go through. Not only can you also at the same time check for expired items, but you can also make sure you know what you have before you go to the grocery store, so that you're not assuming that you have something that you don't actually have, and then all of a sudden you're cooking your meal and you don't have an ingredient you need, and then you're not buying duplicates and resulting in food waste. List eight is any appointments or meetings that you need to do. You may need to set them, you may have already set them, you just make sure that you're remembering them for the month. I know it's hard when you make an appointment months in advance to remember the exact day and time. Make this list every month, especially if you are keeping track of appointments and meetings for not just yourself as well. List nine, your fitness plan for the month. I make this just as a list form. I get, everyone has different methods that work for them, but I like to make it as one list with my plan as well as my goals for the month. I'm a very goal-oriented person. If you watch my videos, it's probably not very surprising to you. I like hitting numbers. I like setting goals. And so I make that goal list and plan at the beginning of every month, and it can really help me stay on track with my fitness. So I think monthly fitness planning, those lists can be really helpful. 10, a list of emails to send. I am someone who is really guilty of forgetting to send emails and then all of a sudden remembering it from a random day and then having to lose half of your day to writing emails. I like to keep this list on my phone, and so that when I have a little extra time, I go through that list and I see what emails do I need to send, so that, you know, I can just send a couple at once rather than losing hours and hours of your day to sending a bunch of emails because you let them kind of build up. List 12, bills to pay and when they are due. So the way I like to keep this list is to do it on a note page in my planner, and I just have the list of all the bills I pay every month, when they're due during that month, and then I have like the header for each of the months, and then I can mark them off when they're paid. It just helps you make sure that you're not missing anything, so you don't have any late fees, and just staying organized with your finances. 13 is a more fun one. Books you want to read / shows you want to watch. You know, it depends if you like to read and watch shows. You can have both of the lists, or you can just have one list if you only, you know, you don't really like to watch shows, or you don't like to read, whatever it may be. But I think that this list is fun, and more importantly, it is just so nice when you finish a book or you finish a show to already have a list of things that you want to watch or read next, so that you don't have to spend time like scrolling through Netflix or scrolling through Goodreads and trying to find something that catches your eye, or trying to remember, what was that book that somebody said that sounded so interesting? You don't have to try to remember things, just keep that running list. 14 is another fun one, and that is restaurants to try this month. This is a list that my fiance and I started doing, and it is so much fun because you can sit there Friday night at date night and you're like, oh, where do we want to go? You want to try somewhere new. At least for us, we like to try new restaurants. And you just go to that list and you say, okay, well, we have 6 different restaurants we want to try. Here are the type of cuisines they are. Which one are we going to try today? It's fun, it encourages you to try new things and to get out of your comfort zone. And the final list is a 30-day challenge. I love 30-day challenges. I think that they're really helpful for living your best life and encouraging you to try new things and to grow and to work on self-improvement. Tons of reasons that 30-day challenges are a great thing. I'm not gonna tell you what your 30-day challenge should be because that's super up to you and what your goals are in life, but I do recommend hitting Pinterest up and searching 30-day challenge and then related to the topic, whether that be health, fitness related, personal growth, academic. There is 30-day challenges for literally everything at this point. I have some 30-day challenges. I will link them below. I have a 30-day cleaning challenge. I have a 25-day self-confidence challenge. I have a self-care challenge. I will link those all below. So check those out if you're looking for one. Alright guys, and that is it. I hope that these lists are helpful for helping you get your month organized and getting ready for the month so that you are just setting yourself up for success. I know that it seems a little overwhelming to do this all at the beginning of the month, but during the rest of the month, you will be so thankful that you did them. I hope everyone is staying safe out there, and do not forget to subscribe, and have a great one. Bye.